Okay, welcome back to another Yap session, and today's video is for those of you who are feeling stuck, feeling lost, your motivation's dipped and you currently have no sense of direction and you basically don't know where to turn to. I think at some point in life everyone gets to a point where they kind of feel lost, and yeah, some people do have it figured out from when they're like very young and they already know what they want to do, what they want to be, how they're going to get there. But for a lot of people that's not the same story. So yeah, I'm just making this video to show you what you can do if you're at that stage where motivation has dipped and yeah, you're feeling stuck. Now it's very important to understand why things happen. And in this case, a big reason why you end up in a situation where you feel lost and you feel stuck is actually because you don't really know yourself that much. You don't know what goals to pursue, you don't know what purpose to have, and you basically don't know what to do with your life. And you're kind of just waiting around for something to come and save you, for something to come and sweep you away. And that can happen, it does sometimes happen. Sometimes you're just living through life and you realize certain things about yourself without necessarily doing the work, without necessarily seeking for them, which is really good, don't get me wrong, that can happen. But the thing is, the likelihood of that happening will be greater if you actually try and spark it yourself, and if you actually try and put yourself in positions where you're able to have those opportunities. For example, if you're sitting around and spending all day in bed scrolling through your phone, I highly doubt you're going to be in a position where you're going to be lucky and you're going to get an opportunity that's going to give you some direction in your life. So what I will say is start doing the work now, start bettering yourself now, so that when you get the opportunity, you're ready to take it. And overall, just start living your life. There's not much inspiration that can come from you just spending all day in your bedroom. You're literally limiting yourself. The more you get out there, the more you explore, the more people that you meet, the more you can be inspired. So yeah, don't limit your mind. For example, my 12-year-old self would have never thought that I would have ever bought a camera and start making videos and, you know, start a videography business or start a clothing brand. These are all things that I started and came across because of the actions that I took, the decisions that I made, places that I put myself in, the people who I built connections with, who encourage me, who support me. All these things are very important. Sometimes it's literally just a conversation between you and a friend which sparks everything. Sometimes a friend mentions something and it kind of inspires you, or sometimes it's even a stranger just having a conversation and a stranger says something and it kind of piques your interest, and then you never know, 2 years later you're doing that thing because you had that conversation with that stranger. And the thing about motivation as well, it doesn't just come, like it doesn't just find you. You actually have to spark it yourself. Motivation comes from momentum, and that momentum doesn't just come out of nowhere. You have to build that momentum. And once you've built that momentum, once you've got that little bit of motivation, that's when you gotta ride that wave. You gotta make sure you jump on it and you start moving forwards, you start moving, you start getting some motion. And that's all it's for. That's just for the initial part, that initial push that you need. After that, your reliance on motivation needs to go out the window. After that, it becomes about discipline. And for me, I think once you find something that you really love, that you're very passionate about, it's a lot easier for you to actually stay disciplined and keep showing up. That's why I say it's very important to actually take the time to understand and know yourself and really think about the things that you would enjoy doing and the things that you would enjoy pursuing. Because trust me, once you find that, you won't need much motivation to actually take action. And I know it's hard. Sometimes you just think, yeah, but right now I don't have anything that excites me. I don't have anything that I look forward to, and I just feel lost. But like I said, you have to start living life and actually putting yourself out there and give yourself the opportunity to be inspired, because that's literally what it's all about, opportunity. You got to put yourself in a position where you can be inspired by something, where you can be changed by something or someone. And don't be in too much of a rush. Don't try and rush into anything, because it will come. It might not be today, but as long as you keep putting yourself in those positions, giving yourself those opportunities, you will get to a point where something does come up. And it might seem like luck to the outside world, but it's not necessarily really luck, because had you not put yourself in those positions, had you not made those decisions, had you not decided to meet those people, to go to those places, you would have never got that inspiration that you got. So yeah, if you have no motivation right now and you feel lost, keep showing up, keep putting yourself out there, and keep giving yourself the opportunity to be inspired. And as long as you keep an open mind, trust me, you will be inspired. But yeah, I hope this video is able to plant that tiny seed of inspiration in you and the understanding that your life is bigger than your immediate problems. So keep showing up and eventually you'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the video up until this point. I hope you find some value in this video, and if you did, you already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.